bring back the fucking V12s.
Hey gamers! Welcome back to Gametribe. Today, we're stepping into the realm of pure gaming challenge with our top 10 most challenging games. If you're craving a test of your skills and determination, you're in the right place. Brace yourselves for an adrenaline-fueled ride as we explore the games that will push you to your limits. From intense boss battles to mind-bending puzzles, this video is packed with the ultimate gaming challenges. So, gear up and get ready to tackle the toughest games out there. Let's dive in. Top 10 most challenging games. Number 10. Blasphemous. Blasphemous is a 2019 Metroidvania action platformer developed by the Game Kitchen and published by Team 17. It's a brutal and punishing journey through the nightmarish world of Custodia, a land corrupted by a grotesque religious fervor known as the Miracle. You play as the Penitent One, a sole survivor of a massacre burdened with guilt and trapped in an endless cycle of death and rebirth. Your mission: break the curse and free Custodia from its suffering. Custodia is a grotesque hellscape where flesh and bone intertwine with decaying architecture, creating a truly oppressive and unsettling atmosphere. Expect grotesque enemies, blood-soaked landscapes, and disturbing imagery throughout your journey. The combat in Blasphemous is fast-paced and unforgiving. You wield Mea Culpa, a brutal sword that unleashes devastating combos and gory executions. Mastering parries and dodges is crucial, as enemies hit hard and relentlessly. Blasphemous is a sprawling world interconnected with hidden passages and secrets. Exploration is key, as you'll need to acquire new abilities and items to progress and access previously locked areas. This game is not for the faint of heart. Enemies are tough, bosses are punishing, and death is a frequent companion. Prepare to die, learn, and adapt to overcome the challenges Custodia throws your way. Every victory in Blasphemous feels hard-earned. Unlocking new abilities, prayers, special attacks, and Mea Culpa upgrades provides a satisfying sense of progression and makes you feel like you're truly conquering this cursed land. If you're into dark fantasy with a heavy dose of religious horror, Blasphemous delivers a truly unique and unforgettable experience. The difficulty might seem daunting, but overcoming each obstacle feels incredibly rewarding. Mastering the combat and unraveling Custodia's secrets is a deeply satisfying experience. Blasphemous is more than just a challenging action game. The story explores themes of guilt, redemption, and the corrupting influence of religion, offering a surprisingly deep and thought-provoking narrative. Number 9. Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. Prepare to rip and tear your way through hell, for we're diving into the brutal ballet of Doom 2016 and its even more hellishly intense sequel, Doom Eternal. Both games are first-person shooters developed by ID Software, known for their fast-paced, visceral action and unapologetically gory combat. This is Doom for a new generation. It retains the franchise's core DNA of fast-paced, arena-based combat but injects it with modern sensibilities like smooth movement, brutal glory kills, and a surprisingly compelling narrative. You play as the Doom Slayer, an unstoppable force of vengeance against the demonic hordes who have invaded the Union Aerospace Corporation facility on Mars. He's a silent badass, letting his shotgun and chainsaw do the talking, or, well, ripping and tearing. Doom thrives on aggression. Glory kills replenish health, chainsawing demons fuels ammo, and staying mobile keeps you alive. It's a constant dance of violence, demanding quick reflexes and strategic weapon switching. Everything you loved about Doom 2016 is cranked up to 11 in Eternal. The combat is faster, the demons are fiercer, and the level design is pure, twisted genius. Both games embrace a die and learn philosophy. Enemies are relentless, mistakes are punished swiftly, and mastering the intricate dance of combat takes practice and perseverance. Juggling ammo, health, and chainsaw fuel in the heat of battle adds a layer of complexity that keeps you engaged and strategizing even during the most intense firefights. Eternal throws and platforming challenges and environmental puzzles that break up the combat and test your dexterity. Mess up a jump and you might become Demon Chow. Both games are unapologetically fun. The combat is satisfyingly brutal, the level design is inventive and often surprising, and the power fantasy of being the Doom Slayer is unmatched. The sound design is phenomenal, with Mick Gordon's heavy metal soundtrack perfectly complementing the on-screen carnage. Every shotgun blast, chainsaw rev, and demon scream is a delicious audio treat. If you're looking for a game that will push your skills and test your reflexes, Doom 2016 and Eternal are for you. Mastering combat and conquering the toughest challenges is an incredibly rewarding experience. Number 8. Super Meat Boy. Super Meat Boy, released in 2010, is not your average platformer. It's a 2D side-scrolling masterpiece that throws adorable, squishy Meat Boy at death saws, buzz blades, and a gauntlet of fiendish traps with gleeful abandon. Our cube-shaped hero must conquer hundreds of brutally challenging levels to rescue his bandaged girlfriend from the evil Dr. Fetus. The plot is simple, the dialogue minimal, but the love between Meat Boy and Bandage Girl shines through blood and frustration. Super Meat Boy's controls are deceptively simple: run, jump, and slide. But mastering those controls is where the challenge lies. Precision timing, pixel-perfect jumps, and lightning-fast reflexes are your weapons against a world designed to shred you into mincemeat. Super Meat Boy throws everything at you: saw blades, spike walls, laser grids, crumbling platforms, and more. Each level is a death trap paradise, demanding pixel-perfect precision and split-second reactions. Prepare to scream, curse, and throw your controller, not literally, please. This game will test your patience and push your skills to the limit. But the sense of accomplishment when you finally conquer a brutal level is unparalleled. Super Meat Boy isn't just hard, it's insanely satisfying. Every successful jump, every dodged blade, feels like a personal triumph. Mastering the game is a challenge unlike any other, and the payoff is pure, sweet victory. Each level is a meticulously crafted puzzle of traps, platforms, and secrets. The creativity and variety on display are astonishing, constantly keeping you surprised and engaged. Despite its punishing difficulty, Super Meat Boy is surprisingly funny. The cartoony visuals, silly sound effects, and over-the-top deaths will have you laughing even while you're tearing your hair out. Number 7. Bloodborne. Bloodborne, released in 2015 by From Software, isn't just a game, it's a descent into a gothic horror masterpiece brimming with Lovecraftian dread and punishingly satisfying combat. You play as a hunter, drawn to the plague-ridden city of Yharnam by whispers of a mysterious blood ministration said to cure any ailment. But Yharnam is far from a beacon of hope. It's a twisted labyrinth of cobblestone streets, crumbling Gothic architecture, and grotesque beasts born from a corrupted communion with an eldritch force. Bloodborne's world is unlike anything you've seen before. Imagine London shrouded in perpetual twilight, its streets overrun by monstrous beasts and twisted humans. Every corner drips with a macabre aesthetic, from the ornate costumes and architecture to the grotesque design of the enemies. The eldritch horror of H.P. Lovecraft permeates the narrative. Cosmic entities whisper from beyond the veil, driving men mad and twisting reality to their whims. The story unfolds subtly through environmental storytelling and cryptic dialogue, leaving you piecing together a fragmented picture of Yharnam's descent into madness. Despite the grotesque subject matter, Bloodborne is undeniably beautiful. The lighting, the architecture, even the monster designs hold a twisted elegance. There's a strange, haunting beauty to this decaying world that draws you in even as it repels you. Bloodborne doesn't hold your hand. Enemies hit hard, bosses are brutal tests of skill and patience, and death is frequent. Learning boss attack patterns, mastering weapon combos, and utilizing the rally system effectively are all essential for progress. There are no difficulty settings or grinding levels to brute force your way through. Success in Bloodborne comes from pure skill and perseverance. It's a challenging, but ultimately rewarding, experience for those who embrace the learning curve. The atmosphere and story of Bloodborne can be genuinely unsettling. The constant threat of death, the grotesque enemies, and the Lovecraftian themes can create a sense of anxiety and dread that adds to the overall experience. Bloodborne is not just a game, it's an artistic masterpiece that blends gothic horror, Lovecraftian themes, and challenging gameplay into a truly unforgettable experience. If you're looking for a game that will test your skills, push your boundaries, and leave a lasting impression, then step into the shadows of Yharnam and embrace the hunt. Be sure to try the Chalice Dungeons, procedurally generated labyrinths with unique enemies, bosses, and rewards. They offer an additional layer of challenge and a deeper dive into the lore of Bloodborne's world. Number 6. Hades. Hades, released in 2020 by Supergiant Games, is more than just a roguelike action platformer. It's a god-tier odyssey through the underworld, laced with Greek mythology, fast-paced combat, and a surprisingly heartwarming narrative. You embody Zagreus, son of Hades himself, on his rebellious quest to escape the depths of hell and reach Mount Olympus. But the path is fraught with challenges, forcing you to die, oh so gloriously, and rise again, each run strengthening your resolve and unraveling the mysteries of your family and origins. Hades boasts vibrant isometric visuals inspired by ancient Greek pottery and architecture. Each realm of the underworld, from the fiery Elysium to the bone-chilling Styx, pulsates with a unique atmosphere and captivating detail. Zagreus and his foes move with grace and precision, each attack and dodge feeling impactful and responsive. The animation team went above and beyond, even incorporating unique death animations for various enemies, adding a touch of dark humor to the experience. The original soundtrack by Darren Korb is simply divine. Each area boasts its own distinct melody, seamlessly blending into the heat of battle or the somber serenity of quieter moments. The music perfectly complements the action and narrative, adding another layer of immersion to the experience. Combat in Hades is a symphony of strategic offense and nimble dodging. You'll have access to 6 different godly boons, each altering your weapon and abilities in unique ways. Experimenting with boons and finding the perfect synergy is key to overcoming the underworld's guardians. Death is inevitable in Hades, but it's a learning experience, not a punishment. Each run strengthens your permanent stats, unlocks new boons and story elements, and fuels your determination to conquer the next attempt. Despite its fantastical setting, Hades' narrative resonates with genuine emotional depth. The Olympians, with their petty squabbles and hidden vulnerabilities, feel like a dysfunctional family, and Zagreus' journey becomes one of self-discovery and forging genuine connections. With its addictive gameplay loop, ever-evolving story, and endless combinations of boons and weapons, Hades offers countless hours of engaging content. Every run feels fresh and exciting, beckoning you back for just one more attempt. Whether you're a mythology buff or simply enjoy captivating stories, Hades delivers. The characters, environments, and lore are meticulously crafted, offering a refreshing and accessible reimagining of familiar myths. Number 5. Celeste. Celeste, released in 2018 by Extremely OK Games and Maddie Makes Games, is not your typical platformer. It's a challenging yet heartwarming ascent up Celeste Mountain, mirroring the protagonist Madeline's internal journey as she battles anxiety, self-doubt, and the dark entity Badeline residing within her. Despite its retro aesthetic, Celeste boasts stunning pixel art with vibrant colors and expressive landscapes. Every frame showcases meticulous detail, from the swaying vegetation to the crumbling platforms, immersing you in Madeline's trek. The mountain teams with quirky characters like Mr. Oshiro, the wise old mountaineer, and Theo, the helpful hotel owner. Each encounter adds a layer of warmth and charm, reminding you that Madeline isn't alone on her journey. Celeste's controls are deceptively simple: jump, dash, and climb. But mastering these mechanics to navigate intricate levels filled with razor-sharp spikes, bottomless pits, and moving platforms requires precision, patience, and quick reflexes. The game shines for its accessibility, offering an assist mode with various options to adjust difficulty and tailor the experience to individual needs. Whether you're a seasoned platformer veteran or a newcomer, Celeste welcomes you with open arms. Celeste doesn't hold your hand. Levels push you to your limits, demanding pixel-perfect precision and quick reaction times. Frustration is inevitable, but overcoming it and finally clearing a challenging room feels like a personal triumph. As you progress, Badeline, the embodiment of Madeline's inner demons, manifests, spewing negativity and doubt. These interactions add an emotional layer to the gameplay, reminding you of the internal struggles Madeline faces. Whether you're a platforming enthusiast or simply looking for a heartwarming story about overcoming adversity, Celeste has something to offer everyone. Its accessibility features, charming characters, and rewarding gameplay make it a must-play experience for gamers of all skill levels. Number 4. Returnal. Returnal, released in 2021 by Housemarque, isn't just a roguelike, it's a mind-bending, bullet hell odyssey trapped in a brutal time loop, set against the backdrop of a hostile alien planet named Atropos. You play as Celine Vassos, an Astravian astronaut stranded on Atropos, forced to relive her death cycle again and again, each loop reshaping the alien landscape and throwing her back to the start. Atropos is a mesmerizing blend of otherworldly beauty and grotesque danger. Lush alien biomes pulsate with vibrant colors and bizarre flora, while crumbling ruins and decaying architecture hint at a long-lost civilization. Each loop reshapes the landscape, altering enemy placements, item drops, and environmental hazards. This keeps the gameplay fresh and exciting, preventing runs from feeling repetitive. The sound design plays a vital role in setting the atmosphere. From the echoing whispers of dead astronauts to the cacophony of alien gunfire, every sound creates a sense of tension and isolation, drawing you deeper into Celine's desperate struggle. Combat in Returnal is a relentless dance of dodging, strafing, and unleashing a torrent of fire at grotesque alien enemies. Mastering weapon recoil, learning enemy patterns, and utilizing special abilities are key to survival. Each loop presents new opportunities to acquire permanent upgrades, unlock new weapons and gear, and strengthen Celine's abilities. This sense of progression, even across death cycles, keeps you motivated to push through the punishing gameplay. Returnal is not for the faint of the heart. Enemies hit hard, death comes swiftly, and losing progress can be frustrating. Mastering bullet hell combat, understanding enemy weaknesses, and optimizing your build are essential for success. The narrative unfolds subtly through environmental storytelling, cryptic audio logs, and fragmented memories. Unraveling the mysteries of Atropos and piecing together Celine's past is a captivating journey that rewards attentive players. Returnal seamlessly blends intense combat, roguelike progression, and a gripping narrative with a stunning alien world. It's a challenging, yet deeply rewarding experience that will test your skills and leave a lasting impression. Number 3. Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight, released in 2017 by Team Cherry, is a Metroidvania with a sprawling, interconnected world teeming with bizarre insected creatures, ancient secrets, and brutal boss battles. You play as the Knight, a silent warrior burdened by an unknown past, venturing into the ruins of Hallownest, a fallen kingdom overrun by corruption and decay. Hallownest is a visual feast, showcasing hand-drawn 2D art and stunning detail. Lush forests contrast with crumbling ruins, shimmering caverns give way to dark, oppressive depths, and each area boasts its own unique aesthetic and story to tell. From the friendly fireflies of Dirtmouth to the grotesque denizens of Deep Nest, Hallownest teems with diverse and memorable characters. The contrast between adorable bugs and horrifying monsters creates a captivating and sometimes unsettling atmosphere. The Knight controls like a dream, effortlessly traversing complex platforms, wall-jumping off enemies, and navigating tight spaces with pixel-perfect precision. Mastering the movement feels incredibly rewarding, allowing you to explore every corner of the world with finesse. Battles are fast-paced and strategic, demanding quick reflexes and careful timing. You'll utilize your nail, spells, and charms to dispatch infected bugs, navigate through enemy formations, and conquer epic boss encounters. The challenging platforming and demanding boss battles will test your skills and patience, but overcoming them offers unmatched satisfaction. Mastering the game's intricate mechanics and emerging victorious from a brutal encounter feels truly rewarding. Hollow Knight takes the best elements of classic Metroidvanias and elevates them to new heights. It boasts expansive level design, intricate platforming challenges, engaging combat, and a captivating sense of mystery, making it a must-play for any fan of the genre. Number 2. Cuphead. Cuphead, released in 2017 by Studio MDHR, is a hand-drawn, rubber hose animation extravaganza, a sugar-coated nightmare where cheerful tunes and adorable visuals mask punishing difficulty in boss battles that test your soul. You play as Cuphead, a mischievous cup with a gambling habit, who must defeat Inkwell Isle's debtors to avoid facing the devil himself. Cuphead's visuals are like stepping into a Technicolor dream. Everything, from the characters and backgrounds to the animations and effects, is meticulously hand-drawn in the style of 1930s cartoons. The attention to detail is breathtaking, showcasing a love for animation that shines through every frame. The soundtrack seamlessly complements the visuals, featuring original jazz recordings that perfectly capture the game's playful yet menacing atmosphere. Each boss has its own unique theme, keeping the audio fresh and engaging throughout your journey. While boss battles take center stage, Cuphead also features intricate platforming sections that demand pixel-perfect precision. Jumping over chasms, dodging hazards, and navigating moving platforms will test your reflexes and patience. Boss battles are intense bullet fests, throwing a barrage of projectiles at you from every direction. Mastering the dodge mechanics and learning enemy attack patterns is essential for survival. Cuphead is a love letter to classic animation, seamlessly blending nostalgia with modern design. It's a feast for the eyes and ears, offering a unique visual and audio experience that's unlike anything else out there. While challenging, Cuphead's charm and accessible core mechanics make it enjoyable for players of all skill levels. The visuals and soundtrack are sure to captivate everyone, while the difficulty caters to those who seek a truly rewarding challenge. Number 1. Dark Souls series. The Dark Souls series, developed by From Software, isn't just a collection of action RPGs. It's a genre unto itself. It's a cryptic, brutal, and undeniably rewarding journey through worlds steeped in melancholy and lore, where death is frequent, but progress feels like conquering a mountain. Each game takes place in a unique, interconnected world brimming with atmospheric locations, from sprawling castles and decaying forests to forgotten tombs and smoldering ruins. Every area tells a story, hinting at the world's history and the tragedies that unfolded. The narrative unfolds subtly, through environmental details, fragmentary dialogue, and item descriptions. Players piece together the story themselves, interpreting cryptic lore and deciphering the motivations of enigmatic characters. Combat is deliberate and methodical, demanding careful timing, strategic weapon selection, and skillful dodging. Enemies hit hard, and every move requires careful consideration. Mastering the combat system and overcoming difficult encounters is immensely satisfying. Each boss encounter is a monumental challenge, a symphony of devastating attacks and intricate tells. Defeating them requires learning their patterns, exploiting weaknesses, and executing flawless strategies. These victories become the defining moments of your journey. The games don't hold your hand. Tutorials are minimal, and challenges demand practice and dedication. Frustration is part of the process, but overcoming it makes victory all the sweeter. The Dark Souls community is unique, united by the shared pain and triumph of navigating the game's challenges. Sharing tips, commiserating over deaths, and celebrating victories together fosters a sense of camaraderie and belonging. Each Dark Souls world is a masterclass in environmental storytelling, captivating you with its lore, secrets, and stunning visuals. Exploring and unraveling their mysteries is a journey of discovery that stays with you long after the credits roll. The Dark Souls series isn't just about defeating bosses. It's about facing your own limitations and emerging stronger. It tests your patience, resilience, and adaptability, leaving you with a newfound appreciation for perseverance and overcoming adversity. Thanks for joining us today, gamers! If you find our top 10 most challenging games intriguing, make sure to share your thoughts in the comments below. We want to know which game has captured your excitement and which challenges you're ready to conquer. If you enjoyed the video, show us some love by giving it a thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button. Your support keeps us going, and we're dedicated to bringing you more awesome content. Have an idea for a specific list or topic you'd like us to cover? Drop your suggestions in the comments, and we might just turn your idea into our next video. Stay tuned for regular gaming updates, reviews, and countdowns. We've got plenty in store for you. Until next time, happy gaming, and we'll catch you in the next video.